New York City, the city that never sleeps, is straining under its own weight. The subways are packed, affordable housing feels like a myth, rising sea levels threaten entire neighborhoods. And yet, instead of slowing down, New York is building bigger than ever. Beneath the streets, through the rivers, and right up against the ocean, billions are being poured into projects that will redefine America's biggest city. From tunnels deep under Manhattan to entire neighborhoods floating above live rail yards, these mega-projects total more than $150 billion. But here's the real question. Will they save America's greatest city, or sink it under its own ambition? New York's first mega-project isn't visible on the skyline. It's hidden deep below it. East Side Access, now known as Grand Central Madison, connects the Long Island Railroad directly to Grand Central Terminal, a project more than 50 years in the making. Its final price tag, $11 billion, almost triple the original budget. Crews blasted through solid Manhattan schist, carving out miles of tunnels and massive caverns under Midtown. At Harold Interlocking in Queens, the busiest rail junction in North America, engineers had to weave new tracks between Amtrak, LIRR, and NJ transit lines, all without shutting down service. Delays, disputes, and cost overruns nearly killed the project more than once. But after decades of starts and stops, it finally opened in 2023, a sleek, granite-lined concourse as large as Madison Square Garden, ready to serve 350,000 riders a day. To commuters, it's relief from Penn Station's chaos. To critics, it's a cautionary tale of bureaucracy and overspending. But to New York, it's proof that no matter how long it takes, this city finishes what it starts. While one project digs below, another is rising above, Hudson Yards. What we see today, the vessel, the edge, and those glass towers, that's only Phase 1. Phase 2 will literally build an entirely new city on top of a working rail yard, 13 acres of it. The cost, up to $20 billion. Engineers have to construct a massive platform over dozens of active tracks, all while trains keep running beneath. The platform must include fireproofing, smoke vents, and cooling systems to handle the heat and exhaust below. Above it will rise 10 new skyscrapers, new homes, parks, and schools. Supporters say it's the only way Manhattan can grow, upward. Critics say it's just another luxury development for the wealthy. And with the post-pandemic office market still shaky, financing remains uncertain. But if completed, Hudson Yards will once again prove New York can build the impossible, and redefine what a city in the sky looks like. Across the river, Brooklyn is rewriting its own skyline. The Domino sugar refinery site, once an industrial relic, is being transformed into a $2.5 billion riverfront district of towers, parks, and promenades. At its core, One Domino Square, twin towers standing 55 and 39 stories tall, adding over 1,000 apartments to Williamsburg. The engineering challenges are massive: soft soil, floodproofing, and foundations drilled deep to withstand future storms like Hurricane Sandy. Supporters call it progress in a borough desperate for housing. Critics fear it accelerates gentrification and drives up rents. But there's no denying it, Brooklyn's skyline is now a contender, no longer playing second to Manhattan. And now, it's Queens' turn. The Sunnyside Yard master plan envisions a brand new neighborhood, built over one of the busiest rail yards in America. Covering 180 acres, it could add 12,000 homes, schools, parks, and offices. The cost starts at $15 billion, but could easily double once the engineering begins. Supporters call it Hudson Yards for the people, a chance to prioritize affordability and inclusion. Critics say it's unrealistic, a political and financial gamble the city can't afford. Still, if realized, Sunnyside could be the most transformative project in modern New York, a new city rising above the trains. While some projects reach for the sky, others fight to keep the city above water. The East Side Coastal Resiliency Project stretches 2.4 miles along Manhattan's Lower East Side. With a $1.5 billion budget, it's raising parks, installing flood barriers, and shielding over 100,000 residents from future storms. Parks are being torn down and rebuilt on higher ground, elevated by up to 8 feet. Critics say it destroys cherished green space. Supporters argue it's necessary, because climate change isn't waiting. After Hurricane Sandy, New York learned the hard way, this isn't just construction. It's survival. Tunnels, towers, neighborhoods, seawalls. Together, they form a $150 billion gamble that will define New York's next century. If they succeed, New York cements its place as America's ultimate engine of innovation. If they fail, it could drown under its own ambition. Either way, the world is watching. So, what do you think? Which of these mega projects will shape New York's future the most? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about America's biggest builds every week.